Hey guys, this is Alex from 4C Trading, and let's do a little bit of analysis on Ethereum again today. We definitely had some really good moments on Ethereum. We managed to long it on a couple of key spots and managed to capture pretty good positions on all the way up, even kind of doubled our portfolio on it, right? So definitely had one of the best runs on Ethereum. But now it's going to be again the time where we're gonna be start looking for a little bit of a hedges, right? And the thing is, Ethereum kind of retraced a little bit down, and it's still on hard time frame. It's still perfectly bullish. We got nothing to be scared of yet. But since we are already now invested kind of heavily into BTC pairings, right? And obviously we still got a long open on Ethereum. It's time for us to hedge that position a little bit in a short sense, right? So we will be kind of looking for a position right now on a higher time frames where that would be the best case scenario, right? And also would like to mention that right now BTC hovered just about over 24k, touch our box that we drawn using 2 Fibonacci's, right? And we already said Fibonacci's are not the best case tools when you use them, right? But when you don't have anything to the left anymore, you just have to sometimes use something else, right, for you to get a kind of an idea. And this time around, it seems to be that we crashed from that 24k, so it played out really well, right? It really gave us a little bit of a clue what's going to happen in the future, right? So now if we go scroll over to the high time frames, and we can kind of delete the whole thing on chart right now. Yes, we were waiting mostly from 750 and 750 down to 700 something profit take, which didn't happen yet on Ethereum, right? We're still hopeful that this is going to be happening. And even if you look at it on weekly, you can still see as long as we hold something like this, we are still pretty good, right? As soon as we start moving under this on weekly, we're going to be hit with some bad luck, right? If we start closing weekly, especially, right? If we start closing weekly underneath here, we're gonna be doing a little bit more aggressive shorts, right? Now, even if I went back to a daily, right, in this case, you will see this even better, right? On daily, it's a little bit different because the chart is a little bit more clear, but you can see the area is mainly behind here. So if we start closing underneath this level, you can see from 580 down to 550 is going to be a dead area, and we are definitely going to be shorting on a pullback, right? But due to the fact that we have right now a smaller time frame solution to do a little bit of a short as well, because this could be, we have extended this short a little bit already, and maybe we are in the midst of a deeper pullback, right? So in this case, because we have already opened so many positions, and I do implore you to take this short if you have some alts open, right? Because then it all makes sense. If you don't have the long open or any possible altcoins trading right now, well, then this short is not going to be for you, because you don't have to hedge your position, right? And instead, if you were one of those guys who have, then I would be longing right here, right? I would be longing right here and putting my stop loss underneath here, right? So yes, if you're looking for a long on Ethereum, this was definitely the trade, but I'm not here because if you've been following these videos, we longed a couple of times right now, and I'm not really trying to push my luck on a 1.7% stop loss. But yes, this long would be pretty good as well, but I wouldn't be pushing above this profit take, right? We would definitely have to be taking the first profit take already here. So yes, that would be kind of acceptable, right? Instead, I would be more likely now to push for a short, and this time around, as you can see, I tuned down to 15-minute time frame to kind of try to find this position a little bit better. And you can see that we have already a structure, right? We have already structure formed here, and this structure we have now moved under on a lower time frame, right? So now you got two options of the short right here, right? One of them being an aggressive short, or should I say a normal standard 50% pullback. So if you looked from here to down here, this is around 50% pullback if we use the fib again, right? But by trading for so many time right now, I can already kind of see with my eyes, and you can see the area is located on 630, right? So you can see this would be my first short area in this case that I would actually pursue as a hedge position. But if you want to play it extra safe, you can take this short actually. And there's a really good reason for it, because before you broke down, you kind of went up, but you never retested the whole top. So next time around, you can calm something like this, you can now long this position as we already spoke. You can go here, perhaps moon through here and reject this area instead and move downwards to the first profit take. And this is gonna be, in this case, if we take in this upper short, this is gonna be our first profit take on this short. So let's just see how the trades are boding out right now if we input them in, right? So the first short in this position would be right here in the middle of the box, as you can see, right? You can see all of the prices to the left side, and you can see this is on the middle. And I would probably already be putting a stop loss above here, because this doesn't make sense for me to go for the price to go past here. If it goes past here, it's most likely going to fill a second short. So this first short is invalidated after all, right? And you can see it on the first short, our stop loss is pretty tiny. It's only 2%, right? And our first profit take is going to be in the box down here, which in this case can be, yeah, no, never mind. I'm going to take it right on top of the box, and you can already see I'm getting 4.7% on entire chart move, or 2.2R, right? Definitely not, doesn't sound as amusing, right? But if you're using leverage, which you certainly can on Ethereum, it can be a little bit more, right? Just don't risk too much, because, you know, since we are on 15-minute time frames, and you know the rules, small time frames are less than 50%, you know, playable, and I mean success. They have less than 50% success rate, and they're mostly, what do I call these things? They're mostly scalps, right? And when we are scalping, we're not really pulling big risk on it, because, you know, you can get burned and lose your money quite quickly, right? Then you got your second short, and it's up here, and this one around, I would be stretching my short all the way up, sorry, my stop loss all the way to up here, and you can see that this is about 600, so you can see it's about a little bit bigger stop loss, almost 3% up here, or $18, right? So 2.8%, and you can see my stop loss is 672, right? And now for the first profit take, we're gonna unfortunately have to take it here already, because there is a reason, right? If you come here, you react from here and now go all the way up, and you break this point and you go all the way up, right? This is going to be your first area where you're going to be reacting already on the way down, right? And this reaction could be a little bit small, right? It could be just a sideways thing like this and just crash, or it could be something small, you know, and crash, or perhaps it could go sideways and then pump, right? So in this case, we already have to take a profit take on the very first area. In this case, and on this trade, it is actually quite soon, right? So what you can do in those moments is you can perhaps, if you think that's a too little profit target, you can move this entry just a little bit higher, you know. So in this case, you can see that if we move it a little bit higher, move a little bit stop down, you can already see that we gained a lot, right? We already made from 1.1R to 1.5R. But like I said, you know, if you do something like this, you risk of not getting filled, and you know that sometimes happens as well, and you know you're kind of left without a position at the end of the day, right? So the second profit take, again, it's again as this one, it is 3.3R or 8%. And for the fact is, if we go all the way to up here and we end up back here again, we're most likely gonna drop lower, right? So in this case, you can start using a higher time frame profit takes, and you can stretch it all the way down here, and then you start getting some real profit takes, which is like 17% or you know, 7.3R. And for this trade, it goes actually the same. This, you've only got first profit take, which is more profitable than our right trade. But if you drag it all the way to down here, again, as this one, right, you can see it's about 7R or actually 14.4%. So yeah, pretty much at the last profit take, they're both the similar. But the problem is, if you're gonna take something like this, you're also gonna have to be looking for a refill. And that is because we already mentioned, if you go down here and you start closing underneath this area, right, or should say underneath this area on higher time frames, well, obviously then we have to start attacking our shorts more aggressively, and we will probably make another video about this, you know, how to attack shorts in this certain area after all, or where to place the stop loss, you know, just to kind of inform you guys if that does happen. If it doesn't happen, we just continue mooning, and we actually make more on our longs. So again, I'm gonna implore you, I mean, it's the same thing, guys, right? I mean, obviously we want to moon a little bit more, because mooning makes us a lot more money than shorting, but we are just protecting our positions in case something bad happens, right? Because you never know when something bad can go wrong, and you definitely don't want to be unprepared, especially when you're in the market, right? And it's in the chances like this, you know, we do risk a little bit of our money, and we still have chances to win big in that case, right? So yes, guys, please do share this video, like the video, subscribe to our channel. You know, we do make these videos every day except on Sunday, so we do appreciate your feedback and your likes, guys, right? And also please do join us at Free 4C Free 4C Telegram community. community where we discuss, you know, stop losses on trades. We discuss Bitcoin analysis, Ethereum analysis, help you out with trades. Also check out our stream, right? Our stream is gonna be done on tomorrow. I mean, by the time this video is uploaded, it's gonna be today at 4 p.m. UTC time. Check us out on stream, ask us questions about coins or anything you want to ask us. Well, like, it can be trading questions, it can be coin analysis. I'll answer them all, guys, you know, to the best of my capabilities. And yes, can't wait to talk to you guys again tomorrow, and hopefully we're gonna have a good one, right? Thank you for watching, guys, and see you next time.